Attitude Broadcasting presents the Mr. and Mrs. Show.
Love and marriage,
Starring
The Mr.
Hey, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
The Mrs.
so happy together.
And welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show.
Hello.
I am your host with the Mr. and the Mrs. And
You are. Wow, okay,
Yeah.
what was that?
what do you mean? What was that? That was regular opening of the show. And speaking of the show, this show is sponsored by Attitude Broadcasting, where they put the attitude in broadcasting.
That's a lot better. You're getting better at this.
Okay, then.
You must be in training this week.
Yeah. Anyways,
And don't forget, we are on Periscope, our Periscopians. Welcome to today's
just
show.
love the spotlight.
I do.
coach.
I had to point it out because my host ain't pointing out.
Oh,
So, welcome to
Wow.
today's show. We got a great show. If you got any questions during the show, please let us know. Little Steven will be paying attention and write down the questions, and we'll answer them throughout the show, probably during the breaks. Trust me, it's there. Our producer, Ian, does a great job.
Oh, it's Ian this week? Is
Or-
it Ian McKellar?
Yes.
And what's our intern's name?
Ian.
Ian is our intern.
Ian's our
He
intern.
said producer. So
He's our / producer intern.
I thought I was the
he's a
producer.
really
He's a intern producer. I'm training him to be a good producer because in case you mess up again, I can hire him to take your spot.
Oh, I see how it is.
All right. You see, he won't be the man behind the glass. He'll be in front of the camera in 2 weeks. If we keep on.
wow.
Well, anyways,
Hey, I'm friendly, but
Welcome.
business is business.
welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show, of course. This is segment 1. We're going to go right into funny family moments because I feel like the Mr. has a few. The Mrs. always has one, but we're going to let the Mr. go first because he always goes first.
I went first last week. Let her go.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're changing up.
I actually think just right before the show was pretty funny. So, the Mr.
Why is it glorious?
It is as unglorious as you can get.
Ooh.
So, the Mr. has a favorite song that is now his ringtone. Are you ready with it? I thought maybe you'd have it.
Oh, you want me
I
to have
thought
it
you'd
play?
just keep your finger right there to play it whenever. Go ahead, please.
Actually, I thought our host or producer would download it and play it.
Nope.
No,
I'm not giving you that credit today.
I'm making a special request.
Isn't that stuff that makes you go, but it's going to be your funny moment? All right.
I don't know. I mean, he's got a point, though.
Honey, I go all the time with you, so.
What's wrong with that? It's glorious.
What is that even about, that song?
It's,
you have a, when we get home,
No.
before we leave, we'll show you the entrance.
Oh, I don't.
No, absolutely.
Is this a wrestler?
Bobby Roode.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Why did I not figure that out?
I know.
I don't know. Yeah, why didn't you figure that out is actually what I'm thinking. You know who you're hanging out with here, okay? This is what we do.
Actually, I think, I don't know that I had any funny moments this week, actually.
What?
yeah, you did. Come on. You had at least one.
Did I have at least one? I think no, I actually don't know that I had a lot of funny moments this week. It was a rough week, so not a lot of funny, and most of my funny annoys you and
Well, no,
makes
it's
you
okay. If you
upset.
find it funny, that's the point of this segment. If you find something funny, you're supposed to share it.
Yeah, he finds everything.
I find
funny.
stuff.
Well,
Hey, I find
but
funny
see,
stuff
this
about
is
you
a
all the time.
This is the fine line between funny and things that make you go, about your spouse. So most of my list probably really falls into that category, to Stephen's point.
All right, so you had no funny moments.
Honey, I wish I did.
Well, let me think. So you don't have any, huh? where do I start?
No, so then what that means is you're going to do a funny moment. She's going to find one afterwards.
Oh, no,
No,
what
we
will
know how
happen
this
is
works.
I will verbally lacerate him after he shares his funny moment, but that's okay.
We should just call it the
got one.
Mr.'s
Let's go
Funny
start.
Moments.
Yeah, I
and the
know.
Mrs.
We'll
Rebuttal.
rename it. So, all right, let's go.
I like that.
Let's go ahead and share one of the funny moments.
Oh, no.
All right, so you remember we talked about last week the egg warmer, right?
It's
All
an
right.
egg cooker.
Whatever, it's an egg warmer.
I like how you're trying to make it. Now it's an egg cooker. It's an
It
egg
was always an egg cooker.
It doesn't cook
You
eggs.
can
You
can
warm up
hard boil
eggs.
an egg. You can medium. You could do soft eggs. You can poach an egg. You can make an omelet. You could even make bread pudding.
All
in
right,
it.
never mind. She has a point because those are forms of cooking. Poaching and
Oh my gosh!
Poaching an egg is a form of cooking.
Oh my gosh! All right, we still talking about poaching eggs.
I love how it's been a week since we talked about this. This still is a hot topic, okay?
Literally, it's like breaking it's
The
fried eggs.
mister is unable to let the little things
No,
go.
I was going to let it go, but then this week.
Oh, God.
All right, so me and my wife, I tried to talk to her. Hey, what do you need? Anything over $10, we need to talk about you buying because it gets out of hand.
Over $10.
Yeah, so
That seems a little excessive.
Let me point this out. So my wife, is trying to be slick, where she's trying to be slick. So she buys a shirt for her nephew.
That's not how this
Hold
played
on.
out.
Okay, well, can I get the whole story?
You
on?
requested. Let's start first things first.
Am I telling the
You
story or
made a
you tell it?
request that I go ahead and order the laundry detergent we like.
Right. So all right, fine. So
Ma'am,
she
I'm
ordered-
going to have
hold
to
on.
ask you to
All
let
right.
him finish the story.
So, fine.
We'll get to your rebuttal.
She ordered the laundry detergent that we like, not that I like. We like. All right. So she did it. Got it in. Why that she ordered that? She's like, you know what? I'm going to order a couple other things while I'm at it. So let's point the list of stuff that she ordered. First thing she ordered was a T-shirt that says, what? What did the shirt say?
So
Please.
you don't even know.
For our nephew.
You're upset and you
I'm
don't
not
even
upset.
know.
No, I'm not upset at the shirt, but
It
please.
has a T-Rex and
It's a funny shirt.
figure of a man running away, and because our nephew is now doing cross country.
Oh, okay.
And it says running. Sometimes you need motivation.
I kind of like that.
So the shirt's
Oh,
funny. That's cool. But not only did she get that, she got a hook that goes on the back of your seat when you're driving.
It is awesome.
for purses to go on. So
It-
that way, hold on. So instead of having to put it in the back seat, she puts his hook on the back of the
So
seat rest.
Is it
and-
only
and
for
hang-
purses?
Just
or-
I'm going to let him finish, and then, oh man, you're in trouble.
No, this is my funny moment of the week. So anyway, no, here's the funny part. All right, so I'm like, what else did you get? So she got the hook, and was like, you didn't say that, anything under $10. It was under $10.
No.
Other things.
It
What,
was
go ahead.
okay. So, first of all, for those of you who are now concerned that my husband is abusive, because we know that financial control of a woman is one of the signs of domestic violence. I kid
Where
you
did that
not.
come from? Go ahead.
October is Domestic Violence Month, and as a survivor, I think it's important for me to point out that this conversation, you don't really tell me I can't buy things. This is a conversation you and I had because I admitted that sometimes I buy things I don't need.
In case you don't know my wife and me, okay, my wife buys things sometimes that we do not need in our house.
That's what I just said.
No, I wasn't done. I was saying that, sometimes in our house we get an overabundance of stuff in our house. And her solution, like, for example, we were out this morning. She's like, let's get this little, what was it this morning? The wind chime thing?
I was teasing you.
No,
I
no.
like the sound of it.
No,
Just listen to his phone.
No,
You can get that.
I'm just making a point. You're
this was
asking me.
supposed to be my rebuttal time.
No, I wasn't done with my story yet. You actually started with your rebuttal before I finish.
All right, we're
But
gonna have
my
to make
point-
some rules about this.
But my point of the funny thing is, all right, and the funny part of the story is, I look at my wife and she gets this grin, and she's like, "No, I did not actually."
I did
she
not
tried-
violate our agreement
Right.
because you had asked me to buy something for the house, and I
Right.
just
Exactly.
decided
She
to
said
add
I did not
to the
violate my
order.
the agreement. I was like, really?
Hey, they were all under $10. I mean,
But
you didn't specify.
First and foremost, I'll make it clear because my wife already tried. I don't listen. We don't have that relationship. I am just trying to make sure a lot of stuff doesn't come into the house and it goes out.
So I think in all fairness,
'Cause we have a small house.
I asked you to help me help myself because I have a tendency to,
Tendency. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm kidding.
Hey,
Go ahead.
this is her rebuttal time.
I know.
Let her
I'm giving it to you.
rebuttal.
Go ahead.
I have a tendency sometimes to buy things we don't really need, but they are kind of cool. So, and the purse hooks, by the way, are awesome. So, no, we get in the car and he will throw my purse in the back seat.
Because she'll put it right there on the armrest where I'm putting my arm. And so I move it to in
Driver's
between-
choice, man.
down in the seat. Really? Why
So-
I'm sitting in the car?
So maybe you should go to the back seat.
Fine.
But-
You want to be
so
driving Miss Daisy? You go ahead.
So I bought
Are
these
you
hooks.
Miss Stacy?
Or driving Mr. Summit.
Yes, I realized he just should stop talking. But I put the hook in today, and I hung my bag from it, and it was awesome. I'm very happy. It was less than $10, and so what's the big deal?
The big deal is the funny it's not a big deal. You say a funny family moment. I'm giving you one. Earlier today, yesterday or today, we were talking about it, and you get that look on your face like, yeah, I outworked you, sucker.
Yeah, she loopholed the system.
I always tell people you've got to close the loopholes, right? Anytime I talk to people, so when I talk to my team and I ask for something, I go ahead and work around whatever I've requested and close all the loopholes, right, that I could possibly see occurring. You do it with kids too. You got to close the loopholes.
No,
Yeah,
it's
those
very black or white.
No.
Okay.
Obviously it wasn't, because I managed to, within the constraints of the agreement, still get what I wanted.
I get you, like you always do. By the way, I'm pointing out to all our viewers on Periscope, my wife always gets her way, so
It's true.
that's the reason we have so much stuff.
Yep, that's the reason the show
Well, I'm
exists.
glad I could provide amusement for you this week, my love.
Yeah. So the lesson we learned here today, kids.
Let your husband do what he wants.
That's not the lesson.
Leave your wife alone.
I think that's the lesson.
Happy wife, happy life.
Anyways, this is the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We'll be right back. Stay tuned on Periscope. For everyone else, catch us Facebook, Twitter, the Mr. and Mrs. Show. Also, the Mr. and Mrs. Show.com. We'll see you later.
Sex takes me to